Hi, I'm Julie, and I'm expecting a baby boy in October. Welcome to my mini-series where I attempt to sew some of my baby stuff myself so that this little bundle of joy doesn't break my bank account. In this video, I'm going to make these fitted sheets for my changing pads. I made 7 of these, all out of fabrics that I was going to destash anyway. To keep this simple, because life's already complicated enough, I made this a one-size-fits-all situation. I have different sizes of changing pads, but the size that I'm going to show you in this video fits all of these, especially when you use a more stretchy fabric. So I do recommend that you use fabrics that have some stretch to them. I was first going to make this a printable pattern, but it's so simple to draw up yourself that you would spend more time printing and gluing this together than you would just drawing it up yourself. All you need to do is to draw a rectangle with a size of 59 centimeters by 120 centimeters. I will put on the screen how much that is in inch. Then you cut a square with a size of 20 centimeters by 20 centimeters. And you lay this on each corner and use it as a template to cut the corners out. And that is it for the pattern. For the grain line, you have a shorter and a longer side on this pattern. I drew a line under the flap of the shorter sides. This is your grain line. This way, the most stretch of the fabric is in the long side of your fitted sheet, what will make it easier to put it on your changing pad. This pattern also has a 1 centimeter seam allowance calculated in at the corners and a 3 centimeter fold at the edges to get the elastic in. Then I laid my pattern on the fabric and I adjusted it for the grain line. I weighed it down with some beer bottles as this is the closest that I will get to a drink in the next few months. And then I cut this out. I did take the 4 extra minutes to zigzag stitch around the edges, especially when using a woven fabric, as this will prevent the edges from unraveling in my washing machine, which will make this fitted sheet more durable. You can also use a serger for this if you own one, of course. Then I pinned the corners together and I sewn them with a 1 centimeter or half an inch seam allowance and pressed them in place.
Bring me into golden sunlight if I'm going with you.
A fitted sheet, of course, needs an elastic. I thrifted these for 50 cents. They are the smaller ones, I think 1/4 of an inch or 6 millimeters. If you own a serger, it might be easier to use that. If not, like me, I folded 3 centimeters on the edge with my best friend, the iron. I also took the 3 extra minutes per fitted sheet to fold the raw edge inside. Then I sewn all around this, creating a loop, but I left an opening from around 3 centimeters to put the elastic in. I used a safety pin to thread the elastic through. I also clipped the other side of the elastic to my fitted sheet so that it doesn't get lost in the loop.
Into golden sunlight if I'm going with you, I know we'll get to the other side.
Then I knotted the elastic 4 times together and I closed the little opening. Then I also zigzag stitched on the corners to lock in the elastic so that it would not twitch in my washing machine. I zigzag stitch a line of 2 to 3 centimeters, that's around 1 inch on every corner. And that's a wrap for these fitted sheets. If this was useful to you, please give me a like and leave a comment down below to boost me in the algorithm. In this mini-series, I'm planning to make some storage boxes, some basic baby clothing, other cute stuff, maybe also some fitted sheets for my stroller and co-sleeper. So if you are interested in that, please subscribe. Also, if you have any tips for a first-time mom, leave them below. Or if there is anything that you would like to see in this series, let me know. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!